Alright, I'm at Ollie's Farm Stand, post office and everything. It's actually the general store right here in West Tisbury, close to the church, close to Irish Mike's. Heading out to Irish Mike's here shortly. Just gotta find it. There we go. Now we got the video.
Normally there's shit all over the place, but like I said, in between projects, I did tidy up. So this is the one I just finished, and what I was going to do was I was going to make, when I'm shipping them, I usually make a wooden thing for the tip, because the UPS guys, when they're moving it around, like they often leave it on the tip. And when I was starting off, when I had just like padding, these swords can just chew their way out. I remember I sent one, I was in Ireland, and I sent one to England, and this was when I was just starting off. It was a Buster sword, and I got a call from the UPS offices. It had stopped 20 miles short of its destination. It had chewed its way out through the packaging and tried to eat a UPS guy, and they were refusing to touch it. It was on a shelf somewhere, and luckily the customer thought that was funny, and he drove the 20 miles and picked it up himself. But he could have easily said, that is not funny at all, and then I don't know what the hell I would have done. Or like, I've sent swords to like Australia and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Luckily I learned the lesson while sending one to England, because if I had to learn that lesson while sending it to someplace that was actually far away, like your sword is in Bangkok and everyone is refusing to go near it, you know, like that would have been just nightmarish. So I make a wooden cover, and then I make things for the sides, just for the edge, and then like most of this stuff I pack it, like I usually pack it up fairly tight. Like, I mean, it's kind of funny, like it's still shaped like a sword once I'm finished. Like the lady down at the UPS office usually finds it funny, you know. Like
kind of like the guitar boxes, kind of the shape of the...
Yeah, like the one that was the big giant axe one was actually shaped like... I took a photo of that because that was so ridiculous, you know. Like I came in with this thing shaped like a giant axe, you know. And so then the next project after this guy, which I've already started because there was weird overlap, was this Chinese spear thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the original you had a picture of online.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty cool.
I mean, like the customer kind of just the conversation we had, it, you know, like he wanted it to have a 2-foot blade and then it has the spike or whatever. So, but just looking at it, it's quite reasonable compared to what I normally make.
Yeah.
You know, because what I normally make is nuts. So I guess I can do that later. And I was doing such a minor thing. I actually enjoy cleaning the workshop. It's just I'm normally too busy to do it. I found all sorts of things that it was missing. I found this in between here. There's a cutting board I thought I'd lost ages ago. You know, like for cutting templates.
Yeah.
But it was under a pile of stuff, so it all warped. So I have it clamped in here. I'm trying to straighten it out again. But like,
I see you're cutting on there for the laying in the copper.
Yeah,
or the brass.
Was actually weird. Like I had the opposite side here and I was doing the opposite side, but the heat traveled through, and that white stuff came off the other side, which was already done. Which is, I don't know what it is, but it just kind of imprinted onto the plate. You know, because I had it clamped flat because I didn't want the heat to like warp the metal at all. Because then I'd be into, like, I have all these pegs mounted in this tree here for when, because sometimes I'll get a blank, and the blank will just have like a natural slight curve in it. I'll have to like shove it through there and then like, you know, apply a huge amount of physical like.
Yeah.
I don't like using the heat because the heat will change.
Will warp it and change brittleness and
So I usually just like Conan it here, you know.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And you can see like I'm giving this a lot of abuse.
And that's where you did the Buster sword swing over there, eh?
Yeah. All of the.
That's the one I show everybody. The Buster sword, and then trying to swing the axe. I've been showing everybody on the island the axe swing.
Oh yeah, I wonder, like, now that I've had a TV show, like when you talk to people on the island,
Yeah.
you know what the hell.
Yeah, they know. Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, okay, because before the TV show, I was an internet personality, an internet famous person, i.e. not a famous person.
Yeah.
So like, the odd kid would know who I was.
Yeah.
But like adults, they were like, you do what? Why do you do that? And that's the one good thing about the show, is that now I have to waste very little time explaining who it is,
right,
what I do, and what, because people tend to get, I was like, oh, you make big giant swords for people. Because it's on TV, all of a sudden it's normal, you know?
Well, it better be back on. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you know, if we were talking